Hey guys, so today we are sort of near Paradise, if that's a town, I don't even know, it just says it on the map. And we're going to Minnow Falls, which is meant to be one of the highest waterfalls in Tasmania. It's sort of just a bit of an unofficial bit of signage there. 2.7 k's one way or 5.4 return. I reckon that's probably to the base of it. But basically it's just like this 3 or 4 tiered waterfall that sort of twists around through Mt Roland with a total drop of about 200 metres, so it's pretty massive. The track takes to a bottom waterfall, which is about 30 metres high. Then you go up through some rope ladders and caves to another falls, which is meant to be about 80 metres high, and then you can keep going all the way to the top. There's actually another drop on top of that second one that you can't really see, but we'll just be going to the middle falls. So it should be about a 4-hour return walk, I imagine. And yeah, I think we're about to come to the river, so I will see you there. So just a couple minutes further on, little turn off, boulder crossing or log crossing, Minnow Falls new track by a log bridge. I might not film going across it because it'd be quite slippery, but this is what we're up against. Actually quite a good bit of engineering. It's better than I thought it would be. I didn't realise there'd be this rope to help us. But yeah, I'll see you further along. That very typical tannin coloured water here. Really hope it stays sunny because the light in the mountains up there is just spectacular right now. So this track's been getting progressively less clear. Now this is reasonably obvious because of the tapes, but the actual surface of the track isn't really much of a track at this stage. And there's a lot of points where there are really misleading ribbons that have been placed that I think just lead you down to various small cascades in the creek, but sort of look like they're taking you on the track. So there's been a lot of sort of going down then back up sort of stuff because the ribbons are a bit haywire. Anyway, still plodding along, getting close. This track has just been rough as anything. We have found though this little kind of clear path forward. I don't think I'm on the actual track, but given that the actual track seems fairly non-existent, I'm just sort of employing the old find the best route forward, path of least resistance, and hopefully we'll end up in the right place. Yeah, so as you can see from Noah there, we've been going through a bunch of shit, to be honest, because we lost the track and now we found it, thank God. Basically what happened was, at about 350 metres elevation, because I looked up on a map afterwards, I'm not going by a GPS track here, I'm just basically following what I thought would be the track. But at about 350 metres elevation, the track actually went sharply uphill, but we missed that turn, so we ended up just bashing through all this scrub for the best part of 45 minutes, which wasn't the most fun. But we're basically there now, and obviously this is a whole lot nicer. So the last couple of clips I showed you where we were just sort of bashing around, we were a fair bit away from the actual trail. So yeah, anyway, those cliffs are just spectacular. And we'll be at the falls in about a minute. Righto, so we finally made it to Minnow Falls, or the bottom drop of Minnow Falls. It took us just under an hour and a half, although it's not really an accurate time guide given we weren't on the track for half of it. Anyway, this is it. It's pretty impressive. A 30-metre 2-tier drop. And we just go back up this way, get to the track to the middle and upper falls. So that's where I'll be going in a minute. So it's been a steep little climb to get to this point from the lower falls, as you can tell from my my puffing. But we're now at the rope ladder. Now this is meant to be the easiest of the rope ladders. There are several more if you want to go all the way to the very top of the falls, which I won't be doing because you don't actually get any more good views of the waterfall. But yeah, it's not vertical. It's probably about a 70-degree slope. And it looks pretty new, so it's secure enough. But yeah, obviously you want to make sure you're confident going up this, or else I just stick to the bottom falls. I'm at the spectacular middle tier of Minnow Falls, reportedly 80 metres high. I reckon that is probably about right. This is a spectacular vantage point. It was a pretty wild height to get here. I started filming in the cave and then I turned it off because I was just freaking myself out. Bloody claustrophobic in there. Out that rope ladder as well. But geez, it's definitely been worth it. Even just the views out there are just spectacular. Anyway, I'd probably better get a move on because I think it's going to rain soon. So I'm just leaving the middle falls now, and it's actually a bit nice and sunny again now, which is good, although it's sort of raining as well. So anyway, you can kind of see out there, that rope is the start of the track to the top of the waterfall, and there is a 50-metre falls just above this middle one, but you can't actually get a view of that from anywhere, so it's a bit, I mean, the trail at the top's a bit pointless if you want to see any more actual waterfalls, basically. Although the view from the top is meant to be really good, just over the mountains and stuff. But I thought I'd just give you another look at this cave, because I got a bit claustrophobic last time, so I turned off the video. It's pretty whack in here. It doesn't feel super safe either, because basically it's just a big pile of rocks, and you really wouldn't want one of them to be dislodged at any time. Anyway, I'm going down in there. I'll stop filming now because it's a bit dangerous if I slip over here. Anyway, I'll see you further down. Okay, so we've left Minnow Falls 5 minutes ago and we're at a bunch of like junction here. So there's a sign towards Minnow Falls there. Then you got the sign for the old track, and that takes you to Bellstone Road, which is not the road we came in on. And then you can take like a cross track that goes back to where we're parked, although I feel like that track could be a bit shit, to be honest. And then bottom road is that way, and that's the way we'll be going. So based on the way in, we were just trying to bushwhack through down there, but you're meant to be up on this ridge that we're on now, which is obviously far more open. So we found the point where we went wrong on the way in. You can see those pink tapes in there. We followed those. You're meant to actually follow these orange tapes that go up there, not the pink ones. So if you find yourself following pink tapes, don't. Go the other way. So we've just come across the log bridge, which means we're basically at the end of the track now. But it is a really, really good walk. It's a spectacular waterfall. One of my probably top 10 now, favourite ones in Tassie. And yeah, provided you keep the track, it's actually a pretty easy walk. There's a fair bit of uphill, but yeah, it's nothing like the route we followed on the way in. Just make sure you take your time, you don't miss any of the little signs they have. And there was a bit of pink tape on the last stretch of the walk here, but if you don't see any orange tape and you're following on the river and it's a really rough route, you've gone the wrong way, because that's exactly what we did, and those tapes just end, and yeah, that's not what you want. But anyway, certainly worth the walk. next time when I'm here, I'll try and go the circuit via Bellstone Road, although I didn't actually see where the cross track ended up, so I don't really know what that'll be like. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.